I've got a lot of friends out here. More friends than I thought, I'll be honest. I got a lot riding on this tonight. I've used pretty much all of my social capital to get my friends here. Some of you, I think I'm actually running in the red, which is not good. This first one's a little loud, and then we'll settle down a little bit. I got a condition, it's called the yips. It's where you start to forget how to do everything you've been practicing. So, this first song might just be a bye, you know? The set really starts on song number 2, that's what I'm saying. Start the car, we'll hit it big this time. So quick, patch me up, then no more 9 to 5. I know he got me good, proving all the bookies right. A long, long way from Jersey, losing's the one thing I do right. As long as I'm still breathing, thinking there's a chance, Lord, we might still break even. We might still break even. Did you see his melt? I think that looked good on me. So I'll give them hell. I hope the crowd's on their feet. Oh, hope stands me up like a marionette, dancing on the canvas. Not one thing I would regret. As long as I'm still moving, there's a chance of me not losing. We might still break even. We might still break even. Cross your heart and paint your mind in green. Don't wish me luck, that ain't something I need. I can see what's coming next. The writing's on the wall. My forehead's kissing canvas. The podium was just too tall. I'm sorry I believed it. Now the gravy train is leaving. We're not breaking even. We're not breaking even. Thanks. Like I said, it's the yips. The set starts now. I didn't even remember to put my little harmonica thing on. Hopefully I remember that for the next song. I'm amazed so many people are here. A lot of you guys know me personally. My name is Vince May. I definitely don't go by any other names. It's really interesting. I promoted this show a lot, and it's really hard promoting your own show because, you know, if I was a promoter and I had to promote for someone else, I would feel free to lie, and that's great. And people think, am I gonna like this guy? You're gonna love this guy. Come to the show. But when it's me, you know, I have personal stake. I can't just lie about it. And especially when you're promoting to your friends, it's really hard to convince, you know, you're really nice about it. Your friends are really nice about it, but they're asking, like, they really just want to get to the core of the issue. Are you good? And frankly, most of the people standing here, some of them have heard me. I'd say most of them have not. But I'm really excited to be playing for you guys. The set starts now, for real. This is a song about a guy I met a couple of years ago. He was an Uber driver. He was absolutely fascinating. He picked me up at about 4 in the morning, and I'm not very talkative at 4 in the morning, but he sure was. And he had so much advice to give me, and I really needed to get to the airport, so I just had to sit there and take it. But the longer I listened, I realized we may have been more similar than I thought. He was a drummer from Berkeley who dropped out but didn't call it that. Anyway, this is a song about my Uber driver named Max. People in my backseat call me Max or Maxie, and I drive this car all day long. From the hotels to the airports, I lose myself to these streets, the world of credit cards and receipts. I like to watch the airplanes carry strangers up above my head. Soon I will join them, 'cause I'll make it or I'll die in LA. There are drumsticks in my hands, head full of half-baked plans. Boston was my home, and Los Angeles can be my grave. Oh, I'll make it or I'll die in LA. Everyone keeps warning me not to pack my suitcase. Guess I'd leave with the clothes on my back. I was just like you when I was hungry and 22. When dreaming, oh, dreaming was still free for me. So I kept my nose clean and I kept it out of the morphine that didn't take me too far. I'll make it or I'll die in LA. There are drumsticks in my hands, head full of half-baked plans. Boston was my home, and Los Angeles can be my grave. Oh, I'll make it or I'll die in LA. Like how bottles in the ocean don't make any port their shores. What's the sense of dying if I'm not scared anymore? So I'll make it if I try in LA. Oh, I'll make it if I try in LA. Oh, I'll make it if I try. Lord, I'm gonna make it or I die. Yes, I'll make it if I try. Lord, I'm gonna make it or I die. Yes, I'll make it if I try in LA. Thank you. I've made a lot of wonderful friends in this city. A lot of them made it to the show tonight. I made some friends I lost along the way. Not in a terrible way, but I had a friend of mine. He was, for the sake of the story, let's say he's Mormon, and that's really cool. And I thought we understood each other because he really liked to talk about his faith, and I really like to talk about the morality of faith and organized religion. And I felt like we understood each other, that, you know, I wasn't going to join his religion, and I wasn't going to judge him for it, and we could just talk freely amongst friends. And that was beautiful. We got together over the summer, and he said to me, we had a wonderful chat, you know, morality, all that good stuff. And I said, all right, buddy, I'll see you later. He goes, oh, one last thing, real quick. I go, what's up? He goes, I just want you to know, you only are on this earth one time. And you really need to make your peace with God and find your relationship with Him before the end of your life. Because your whole life you're living, you know, you're setting yourself up for the afterlife, and just really start thinking about that. And I said, whoa, I haven't even started thinking about that. And he was half right, and it almost worked because I maybe didn't start thinking about my relationship with God, but I did kind of come to the realization that I was going to die. I hadn't thought about that before. So a couple months later, I was thinking about dying, as you do, and I wrote this song about trading your life for somebody else's. Tear out all my stitching. I'm so sick of wearing somebody else's skin. Lover, tell me who I've been. Shackles like a vice grip. Words dig like an ice pick. Your calling is here, my boy. You're a fool to go any place else. Life tastes so sweet, high up on your shelf. And I was never really yours and never really free. I look something like you, you look something like me. Caught halfway between the rust and a dream. Eyes wide awake, I'm still fast asleep. Suitcase and a necktie, I'll drive straight through the sunrise and bargain with who I am for who I could have been. Lover, I'm sorry, but this boy isn't him. I was never really yours and never really free. I was something like you, you look something like me. Caught halfway between the dust and a dream. Eyes wide awake and I'm still fast asleep. I'm frantic through the seasons. I'm almost breaking even. Strange hands and faces carry me through the wastelands. Some a lot like yours and some like nothing at all. I know who I've become. Another lonesome vagabond who circled the dirt and plays somebody else for a while. I was never really yours and never really free. Something like you, you look something like me. Caught halfway between the dust and a dream. Eyes wide awake and I'm still fast asleep. Thanks. Thank you guys. Some of you may be confused in real life. You know my name isn't really Vince. And I had to have a conversation with my mom about that when I first told her. Like, excuse my French, came out as a songwriter, and it's not that serious. And I told her on the phone, she said, what's your name? I said, I'm going to go by Vince May. And for context, I'm the only boy on my mom's side. My grandmother's name is May. All of my cousins are all girls. All of their middle name is May. I was the only boy, and I was like third youngest, and my middle name is not May. So I thought, for music, all right, let's rock it. Let's go with May. I told my mom this, and she's like, "Are you sure? Sure about that?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure about that." And when she said, I told her it's the 21st century. You could have given me the middle name May, and I think everything would have been just fine. Nobody would have known. It would have been cool. Honor my family, all that good stuff. And she was like, "You know what, Vince? You're right. I think if I could do it again, I would give you a name like May." And that fascinated me. I said, "What do you mean like May?" "Oh, well, May is a girl's name, so I would do something clever." And I said, "Like what?" She said, "Yeah, I think I'd do like May backwards." Yam? Would I name me Yam? I told that, I found that very amusing. I told that story at Thanksgiving. I thought that was going to be a big hit. Not smart. Everybody calls me Yammy. Yam. My real name is Anthony, so I get Yamthony a lot. It's a tough way to go. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with this song. That is an old story, and similarly, this is an old song. It was probably dated when I wrote it. I might regret playing it. This is called the Tinder Blues. Well, I'm not holding a fish that I just took off the line. I'm not standing in a bathroom shirtless, wearing nothing but a smile. I'm not here for a long time, I'm not here for a good time. I'm not sure what I'm here for at all. Well, I do watch The Office, I always shift like ham. And I stop to pet dogs regardless where I am. I'm not lying about my height as long as you don't look at my shoes. It seems I got a case of the old Tinder Blues. Call her daddy, what's that mean? Is that a personality trait that I've been missing? Is that why I don't get swipes? And I cannot grow a beard, not even to save my life. No, I don't play sports, and no, I won't call you tonight. That's kind of a written joke, or a name joke, I should say. Some people are like, my name is, Marley, but you could call me tonight. It looks better written out. I'll post the lyrics. And I might have a six-pack underneath a bit of belly fat. So what if my best photo is from 2010? Swipe right if you buy me food. Swipe left if you don't watch the news. It seems I got a case of the old Tinder Blues. Maybe I'm just a liar, looking for a match. Super likes were accidents, but there's no taking them back. DTF, FWB, what do all these acronyms mean? Reading all these bios makes me want to cry. I don't think I'll make it, I don't want to see no one naked. Drinks or coffee would be really nice. I think I'll download Hinge, yeah, I'll take that for a spin. It seems I got a case of the old Tinder Blues. Thanks. I wrote that song when I was in college. I'm still in college now, but when I was in college before, I wrote that song and I played it in a little coffee shop. And somebody came up to me afterwards and said, "That was really funny. I'll see you this weekend." And I said, "What?" I was so confused. I I had actually matched with her and we had a date set up. I'm like face blind. I felt so bad. It didn't pan out. I'm sure you can imagine why. It's been a weird time for relationships and dating in Seattle. I feel like the scene is just rotten. If there's any singles in here and you're insulted by that, I'm sorry. The vibes are just wrong right now. I don't know what it is. And it comes to a point when you're, single for a while, you start thinking about your ex. And maybe your ex texts you or you text them. And maybe you reply, maybe you don't. But you probably do. And you think, you know what? I think they've really changed. I've really changed. We've grown personally. And you give things a shot. And they usually work pretty well for a month or two. And then they start to go awry. And the kids call that a backslide. This song's about the opposite of that. This is what I call a front slide. Instead of going back to an old relationship, you just keep on rolling to new ones. Learn nothing. Throw yourself out there. Monday mornings, waking up, sipping courage out from Sunday's cup. So I don't speak and I don't fight, but I know the truth, so don't deny it. And I finally see the state I'm in. Too much perfume on my skin, too much perfume on my skin. Jump the tracks or ride the trains, quoting books I can't explain. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm gone, to the shadows of a room grown long. I can't say I know how long it's been. Too much perfume on my skin, too much perfume on my skin. Oh shit. I have an epic harmonica solo here. I usually make that joke and I ask the crowd to imagine it. And I was hoping I'd play the harmonica for you tonight. As I'm not wearing it, we'll have to imagine it again. Oh, that was really tasteful. I did a great job. I hit like every note on that harmonica solo. That was awesome. Sun goes down and I go home, trapped in the spokes of a rolling stone. But all in all I'm doing fine, as people ask and I still smile. And then I'm back where it begins. Too much perfume on my skin, too much perfume on my skin, too much perfume on my skin, too much perfume on my skin. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Incredible. I was so nervous playing tonight, I'll warn you. There's a lot of scientists in this crowd. At least compared to the average. It's off the charts in here. If you need to make a trivia team, now's the time to make your draft. But that said, one of my friends, he's here tonight. I won't name him, but you know who you are. He said, "Vince, I'm so excited for your show, I can't wait." And I said, "That's really sweet." And then I asked him, I said, "Wait, didn't you say something about not going to concerts?" He goes, "Yeah, I've never really been to like a live performance or anything like that." And I don't know, for some people that may be liberating, but for me, my greatest fear is that this person, who will not be named, leaves here tonight, and he's just like, "Hey, you know what, live music, it's just not for me. It's just not for me." That's a terrifying thought. No, I could take your whole life of joy, you'd never know. as I fumble up here, as I introduce this song, I was leaving work. We're scientists in training. Our hours sometimes can suck, and usually we do it to ourselves. I do it to myself. And I was leaving campus at about 1:30 in the morning, and I arrived to my bus stop at University of Washington, waiting for the bus. And there was a woman there. We're all alone. She's standing over there, and I'm like, I gave her a healthy 12 feet away. And I was uncomfortable that I could be making her uncomfortable. As we do. It's a very, it's a natural thing. It's 1 in the morning. I know my hair is long, but in the dark I can look intimidating. We're standing there, and I see this weird-looking dog start walking up to us. He's coming right up the street. I think it's about 20 feet out, and I decide I gotta break the silence. And I look at her, and I go, "Are you seeing that?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "What the heck is that weird-looking dog?" She goes, "That is a coyote." I was alarmed. Then I started sizing her up. I didn't know if I could try to outrun her, or if I was better to leap into her arms. But he looked at me, and he looked at us, and trotted away. I felt like I judged him a little harshly, the coyote. Maybe he was also waiting for the bus. So I wrote this song just this Friday about it. I feel like there's a wall of people here in no man's land. Come closer. I won't bite. The coyote might, but I won't. You guys look beautiful. I'm a working class coyote, don't get me wrong. Oh, I psyched myself out. It's not supposed to be here, it's supposed to be over here. Here we go! I'm a working class coyote, don't get me wrong. I'm riding all your buses and I'm singing human songs. I got cousins out in London, if it worked for them, it'll work for me. So I packed up my fur coat and came in from the prairies. I'm newer to your ways, but boy is it strange. You built up all these houses, but there's crowded alleyways. It's a dog-eat-dog world, yeah, I get all your canine jokes. But I'm a wolf held by the ear, and I'll take your city by the throat. Oh, it's not fair, I'm not so feral. There's none more wilder than me. I wouldn't hurt a fly, I just might have some fleas. Got alphas in your podcast, so come see one in the flesh. You're a bunch of sheep in wolf's clothing, all 2 legs sure do make a mess. But I guess I can't complain, cause I'm feasting on your scraps. And once I start shining, I'll put your city on the map. Whoa, it's not fair, I'm not so feral. There's none more wilder than me. But I wouldn't hurt a fly, I just might have some fleas. I quit slinking round at dusk, now I get ready with the dawn. I'm wolfing down some eggs and get my Sunday best on. I'm working like a dog, without working my paws down on my own. So if you see me starving, won't you throw a dog a bone? So let the moon shine down on her favorite drunken star. My ribs are poking out, I've gone hungry chasing cars. There's a silver lining somewhere, I'm still sniffing for some clues. I guess for now I'm happy, happy barking at the moon. I keep barking, I'm not barking. Sheldon, how am I doing on time?
You're
I got
good.
2 thumbs up. I got 3 songs left on this little list. The good news is I'm excited to play this for you. The bad news, it's a bit of a departure. Not on this one, buddy. I really I brought it all the way out here. I didn't even put it on. There's still time. There is still time. I try to get out of my own songwriting genres, come up with different stuff. And recently, I've been finding inspiration in history and historical events and things that happen to people. And I thought that was so cool, this new genre of Vince songs, or biographical. And I thought about it, and I realized that I just stumbled on the second oldest profession ever, historical bard. I'm a little nervous to play this song. It's a little different, This will bring us down a little bit, and the last 2 we'll finish strong. This is about dying in a volcano. It's true. Fire rising beyond the trees. I was praying the good Lord could greet me with wings. Ash and soot blot out the sun. Too stubborn to leave, and my ticket's punched. Vancouver. Oh no. Call it rapture, call it fate, that I'd stake my claim on the spine of a saint. Mountain strange as trees yield to stones, and I shout through the static of an old radio. It's not hard to admit, Vancouver. This is it. Cold water station sits still as the snow. It's calm in the silence, the mountain has spoke. Angel, take me on bended knees. If it had to be someone, if it had to be someone, if it had to be someone, at least it was me. Thank you. We are closing things out for this set. We got 2 songs left. A lot more people in here than I started. I'm glad I mostly play with my eyes closed. While we're all here, I wanted to say something A lot of you guys have supported me in incredible ways. And some of you guys have supported my music, and it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and I feel so lucky. But Chadwick, could you just raise your hand up? Thank you. Everyone, this is Chad. He's a wonderful human being. If you haven't talked to him, you should. And he's defending his master's thesis tomorrow. He's gonna knock it out of the park. I will be there. Thank you for helping getting me up here, and everyone else as well. It's really been beautiful. I feel very lucky. This is the first song I ever played live. I used to work as a dishwasher at a music venue, and I would come out as the dishwasher with an apron on and play songs. And they pushed me to write original music, and this was the first original that I thought was good enough to do that. So. That's Georgia's dust on my shoulders, and California claims these scars. The closest I've come to New York, it's been the license plates on cars. And I'm 40 miles from Detroit, and I'm learning what's a home. It's not the broken pieces I take with me, it's the good ones that I've let go. And I'm home, coming home. I am home, coming home. Sell the house on Tanglewood, paint over my tick marks on the walls, scrape my last name off the mailbox, put the sign out on the yard, take the bug bite nights, the snowball fights, shove nostalgia in the bag. I got a quarter tank left and weekends, stop in Springfield for the gas, and I'm home, coming home. I am home. I've been here, I've been there, like the breeze blows the air from coast to coast. I'm so sick of these lines on the road telling me where to go. Parking lots are hangout spots, I save my nickels for the change. Foreign actors on a foreign stage, tell me why do all the hometowns look the same? When I'm home, coming home, I am home. Thank you. My last song. A bit risky. It might not, it might not come out of me. We'll see what we do. When I write music, I think they're in three categories. You have songs of the body, you have songs from the mind, and songs from the soul. And right now, everything you heard, songs from the body, things that are tangible, things I see, things I touch. That last song from the soul, or the mind, same idea for me. And, that's how I feel about things. And when it comes to songs about spirit, sometimes, you guide it, and sometimes it guides you. This is a song, my grandfather passed away 4 years ago. I watched his decline. I wrote this song thinking about that, watching it happen. I'll try my best to get through it. You guys have been a lovely, beautiful audience. Thank you guys so much. And here we go. don't know why I've been up and down these hills. I think I'm searching for cheap thrills. I'm searching for cheap thrills. Duck the sickle when it comes, boy, but the past is close behind. Who I was don't bother me. I don't pay them any mind. I don't pay them any mind. Like a kid who realized growing up will never be what's in his head, I stopped every film right before the end. Oh yeah, right before the end. If I could stay a little longer, I don't think I would. So tell me one thing, just tell me if I was good. Hold my hand, watch that waning moon slide down my back, sending shivers down my spine. Speak to me like we ain't never spoke before, about stars in people's eyes and bones in the earth. Oh yeah, bones and the dirt. If I could stay a little longer, I don't think I would. So tell me one thing, just tell me if I was good. When I dream of you, you're always wearing that yellow dress, sitting in my car that I love the best. So sit with me, let me dream a little while. I'll see you again, come some other time. Oh yeah, come some other time. If I could stay a little longer, I don't think I would. So tell me one thing, just tell me if I was good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. It's wonderful music on the way. There was wonderful music preceding this. It's going to be a great night. Hope you guys can stick around. I will be here. If you don't know me, please come say hi. I'd love to chat. So, thank you guys so much.
Dude, they're so weird. I walked in, I was like, damn, this is Kevin's friend.